begin. And before I could introduce you to my topic, let me ask you a question. How many of you have driven cycles?
Almost.
Yeah, almost everyone. Can you all name your first cycle?
Ladybird.
Atlas. Atlas.
Ladybird.
Oldest one. Okay, oldest name. The oldest name you all remember? Atlas.
Ladybird.
Atlas. So now
Even before Atlas, there was one foreign cycle called Rayleigh. R-A-L-E-I-G-H. Rayleigh. Atlas is also one of the oldest.
So now can we find Atlas anywhere? Why? So my topic is this: why did Atlas fail? So Atlas had actually started in 1951 in Haryana. The first manufacturing started in 1951 in Haryana by a person called Janaki Das Kapoor. And by 80s and 90s, it became the house name of every people for cycle. Like how we know Xerox for copy machine now, it was Atlas in that time. So such a huge brand, why did it fall? So we had already discussed a similar case. So we discussed this about car, that is Ambassador. So why did it fail? The reasons of Atlas is also very similar. The reasons for Atlas is also very similar. So let me take it in 5 main points. First one is the first point is globalization. So as globalization started, sir had already told us already a foreign companies which were coming in even in that early stages. So as many more companies came in, they started giving fight and people were preferring that. And the second thing is again competition. So even though not only the foreign companies, later on even the Indian companies started manufacturing, like Hero, Hercules. These were also the companies which was giving Atlas a big fight. The third point being unable to meet the global standards. So again same thing, what happened to Ambassador? They didn't want to change. Same thing, Atlas didn't change their model. And they didn't have the research and development which boosted their product or which made the cycle something better than the old product. They were just giving the same cycles again and again and again. So the fourth point is changes in changes in mood of mass people. So it is very common for people to change their interest or they want to try something new. And since Atlas was such an old thing, they were like trying to explore new things. So people with say suppose you're buying a bike now, will not try to buy something which is there for many days. You will try to see which is something new. So we may say that I am buying a Hero bike only from many years, but again you are looking at a new model of a bike. You're not buying the same old one which was in the past. And the nail to the coffin was hit by the COVID-19. So when this pandemic hit the band, they could not even manage their day-to-day expenses or their day-to-day turnovers. They're not able to buy the raw materials or nothing. So finally on June 3rd of 2020, the gates were shut with no prior notice. This was informed by the employees of that organization. They said when they arrived at the factory gate for their work, they had a poster which said the company is closed because they're not able to meet their requirements and their fundings are also getting closed. So this is how Atlas had come to an end. But there's a slight hope in what the CEO had to say. The CEO of Atlas, when it closed, it was the last was present in Shahibabad in New Delhi, and the CEO of that was NP Singh Rana. So what he stated was this: the company is temporarily being closed, not permanently closed, and it will be restarted once they they can gather the lump sum amount of 50 crores. And what he said, like how he's going to try to gather that is, they're trying to sell the excess of land they have, and once they generate a revenue or the money of 50 crores, they will restart the business. Thank you.